At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield.
Come on, man.
And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
As the excitement continues to swirl after that return, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about keeping that excitement going. Already in scoring position, I've got to take some shots at the end zone right now.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set, cut, set, go.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
He's taken down at the 30.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Young scrambling and able to pick up the first with his legs.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Come on, set.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
They'll try to throw now. Young. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is caught at the 8. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st and goal, Carolina.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
That's in the pullback.
Set, ready.
Dowdle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 2-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. And a big loss here as he's taken down. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you figure the field goal team coming on 4th. Third and goal, and still a long way from the end zone.
Down. 45. 1, 2, yellow. Cut.
From the shotgun, it's Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
4th down and goal.
On 4th down on is Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. And his kick is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. Well, they had the great field position to start that opening drive. They only get 3 out of it, but still they get 3. So maybe kind of a win for the offense, Charles, and kind of a win for the defense as well.
Yeah, I would say win-win seems to sum the whole thing up, because where that ball was placed to start, that's tough on the defense, and they held them to 3. Now, if you're the offense, you're thinking to yourself, how do you open up the playbook later on in this game and turn this 3 into 6s down the stretch?
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got room. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Steelers 1st
3-0 after one on EA Sports.
6-yard line.
Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now run straight ahead with Warren. Still going inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren, 53 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
7. Panthers 3. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay,
The
Frank.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Let's go now. 50 green. Check hut.
Young now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He'll try and do this himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Bro, come on.
Connect, incomplete.
Freshman football.
Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That shit's stupid, bro.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Ready.
Now Young on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he is going to be out of bounds a couple of yards short of the marker. And they will fail to convert here on 4th down. Warren will try the right side.
Bro, I see the all-out blitzing on him, buddy. He still got
And he's
away.
going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Warren with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boswell for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
The score, Steelers 14, Panthers 3. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted.
Oh, you can run that bitch,
He may
man.
go. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. In Excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were a standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
What did I tell y'all? No more. No more.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones.
Okay, stop.
Not having balls
This
go
is
through
what the daddy tell you. My plan with y'all.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Now Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up second down.
Down. Cut.
Off the play fake, Young. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 20.
Y'all ran Bubba.
And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Second and 10.
Ready?
Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Young. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Rico Dowdle, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10.
Panthers 10. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. On play action, it's Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Oh, my God, bro.
DK Metcalf.
Come on, bro.
60 yards.
Nigga spanking me, bro.
And the Steelers will extend their lead in the
Oh.
final minute of the half.
Another round bubble. What y'all doing?
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Chris Boswell to kick
Boswell
off.
now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here. This is caught.
Oh!
15. Touchdown.
I need that bitch did. Oh, I needed that shit. Come on.
74 yards.
I needed that.
And the Panthers are able to strike quickly.
Okay, freaky
here as they
man.
are in for 6. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least in the field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
That ain't happening no more. Play one more
The
knee.
ball away and it falls incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Working from the gun. Rodgers.
Yes, sir.
Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, the Steelers called on Corliss Waitman to punt. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
This bitch going out of bounds on my mind.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Just make it look pretty.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. 120 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. A handoff for Warren. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On the give, it's Warren. And he will have a Steelers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped them there, but not to be.
Dookie mouth.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
To throw, it's Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to hit him.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They bring pressure there on 3rd down, but this is a nice job of picking it up and making sure their guy has time to deliver the football. And they wind up getting the first down.
Now run the Warren. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game,
my clothes out of
keep
Oh, my
them.
God. You don't listen.
319.
They'll run it, Warren. And tough sledding. Going to get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
319.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Take that off your head for you hurt yourself. I want no hospital,
right
bro.
there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Daddy, stop.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he finds Austin complete. And he is out of bounds inside.
Oh, my God, bro. They hoeing on this bitch.
They wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays
Running the
out
fucking
there.
ball down. Running the clock out.
On the run, it's Warren. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is 2nd and 8. Here's Warren. And we'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp.
Take that off your head, fam.
Situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they'll get this down to the 10. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
26.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point now by Boswell. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Panthers 17.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against too.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel.
No running bubble.
It's a team that's playing at an elite
Y'all stop.
level.
They run here with Dowdle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
So after a run like that, I will guarantee that the head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, where was that all game long? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for.
Bubble, leave that dog alone, fam. We get a spanking.
But let's move it forward. Let's build on it, get ready for the next week, and let's go play.
No, just give it to me. Look, it goes to my doorstep. Give it to me. Damn.
Now Young. And he fires one incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Young will set to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Dances by at the 20.
Get off in there.
Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal. Ready. 1-yard line.
It'll be Young again. Now he's going to step up and run.
What? No.
Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense.
Bubba, leave us alone. Thank you.
A lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage. All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodge two pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Tommy Trimble taking it in. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick.
Stop, bro.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down.